The music stopped. The guests froze. And the most feared men in the city turned pale when a trembling waitress grabbed his arm and whispered, "You can't marry her, because you're already married to me." No one dared to breathe. And no one knew this moment would expose secrets buried for 20 years. The cathedral was overflowing with power and wealth. Crystal chandeliers glowed above silk gowns, diamond watches, and faces that had never known hunger. Armed guards lined the walls discreetly, pretending to be guests. Everyone present knew the truth. This wasn't just a wedding, it was a declaration of dominance. Victor Romano stood at the altar, dressed in an immaculate black suit, his expression calm and cold. To the world, he was a businessman. To the city, he was a legend whispered in fear. A mafia boss who never showed weakness, never looked back, never forgave betrayal. Today, he was marrying Elena De Luca, the daughter of a powerful political family. This marriage would seal protection, money, and silence forever. As the priest began to speak, a soft clatter echoed from the back of the cathedral. A tray fell. Everyone turned. A young waitress stood frozen, her hands shaking, her face drained of color. She wore a simple uniform, hair tied back, eyes wide as if she had seen a ghost. She wasn't supposed to be seen. She was invisible. Just another server hired for the event. Until her eyes met Victor's. The color drained from his face. For the first time in decades, Victor Romano felt his heart miss a beat. The waitress took a step forward. Then another. Security moved instantly, but Victor raised his hand. "Let her pass," he said quietly. Murmurs rippled through the guests. The waitress stopped inches from him, her voice barely steady. "You don't recognize me, but I recognize you." Elena laughed nervously. "This is inappropriate. Remove her." The waitress ignored her. Her eyes never left Victor's face. "My name is Sophia," she said. "And you left me bleeding on a train platform 20 years ago, after promising you'd come back." The room exploded into whispers. Victor stared at her. The face was older. Tired. But the eyes were impossible to forget. Memories slammed into him like a bullet. A runaway night. A poor girl. A ring made from wire. A promise whispered under a broken streetlight. "You're dead," Victor whispered. "They told me you died." Sophia shook her head. "No. I lived. Barely." She reached into her pocket and pulled out something small. A rusted ring. The same one he had given her. The priest backed away. The guards froze. Elena's smile cracked. Sophia's voice trembled, but she stood tall. "You can't marry her, because you never divorced me." Silence swallowed the cathedral. Elena screamed. "This is a lie. She's insane." But Victor couldn't hear her. He was drowning in the past. Sophia told the story slowly. How she was 18, working nights, dreaming small dreams. How Victor had been younger then, running from enemies, pretending he could escape his destiny. How they married in secret, witnessed by a homeless priest who later vanished. How she became pregnant. "How could I know?" Victor whispered. Sophia's hands clenched. "Because when I tried to find you, your men found me first." The guests gasped. "They beat me," she continued. "They told me you ordered it. They said you chose power over us." Victor staggered back. "I lost the baby," she said. "And I lost everything." Elena stepped forward angrily. "This is nonsense." But Victor raised his hand again. Sophia's voice softened. "I didn't come for revenge. I came because I saw your face everywhere. I came because I needed you to know the truth before you destroyed another life." Victor dropped to his knees. The men who had never begged, never bowed, wept openly in front of the world. "I searched for you," he said brokenly. 4 years. I thought you were buried in an unmarked grave." Sophia shook her head. "You buried yourself instead." Police sirens wailed outside. Elena's family had called them. But Victor stood, wiping his tears. For the first time, he made a choice not driven by fear. I confess, he said loudly. To everything. Chaos erupted. That day, Victor Romano lost his empire. But something else happened too. Months later, Sofia stood in a small cafe she now owned. Victor worked beside her, no suits, no guards. Just a man learning humility. They weren't rich. They weren't powerful. But they were free. And sometimes, redemption comes not through fear, but through the courage to face the one person you wronged the most.